about to leave Alaska, and Alaska definitely gave us a visual feast that felt like it was never ending. Every mile north or northwest in Alaska got better. It was really awesome, but we're about to cross the border again into Canada. We actually spent a hectic morning trying to get permission to leave America, and that's always the toughest part, is getting permission to leave from your parents, the USA. Canada was real easy. It's just a phone call. Hey, we're coming in. Cool, come on in. America's like, fill out this form in triplicate and get it signed by a notary.
We have a 45-minute little flight here to Prince Rupert. We're leaving Ketchikan, Alaska, going for Prince Rupert. We're just about to cross the border. We always deviate a little bit from our flight plans. Actually, we deviate a lot. We actually don't have any flight plans most of the time. This is the only time we've actually had a flight plan. We're trying to be safe by flying not over the water as much as possible, even though you honestly are going to probably have to land in the water because you can't land anywhere on here. So we're trying to pick somewhere between the shore and the water and the trees and pick the safest line that way. But
That is an awesome lake, man. Tucked in. Just nice. Good color. Did you look at the landing spot?
I think right in front of those flowers, right?
Yeah, on the gray rock. Is that what you're thinking?
Yeah.
Terrain. System not available.
She always says that at the worst time.
Yeah. What do you think? Do you want to do something here?
Oh, yeah, for sure. Look how beautiful it is. Break out the ravs or do something.
Yeah.
So we just left Alaska, came into Canada. We decided to do a little something different rather than stay along the ocean. We came into the interior, and I'm glad we did, because on a day where it's so nice, the weather, it's just, the sun is out. We found this lake. We don't even know the name of the lake. We don't even know the name of the mountain range. We don't know anything except for we were flying, we saw it, we landed.
Okay, we've managed to scramble down to the shore of this alpine lake, and now we're going to take these pack rafts that we picked up in Missoula and put them to good use out here on this green lake with ice flow in the middle of nowhere. Should be pretty rad. Even the hike down was pretty. We don't know where we are or the name of the location. We were just flying along, just inland from the shore, and we saw this from the sky. Matt dropped down about 5,000 feet, swooped down in the Red Bird to this green lake, and it is something else. Beautiful scenery. I feel like taking a nap, but I won't feel like taking a nap when I get to the shore because it's filled with bugs, but out here in the middle of the lake, it's relatively bug-free. But it's got these awesome chunks of glacier floating in it, some leftover snow from winter, and we've been paddling around for a while now. I wouldn't want to go into this water. Matt could probably swim to shore. I would just succumb quickly and become part of this lake. We're here in Canada, sucking up the Canada life.
pumped up some rafts. Decided to check out this really cool lake that's filled with just chunks of ice. A little remnant glacier right behind us, caught in this huge glacial valley. It's pretty amazing, pretty relaxing. It's a nice way to relax in the middle of the day, that's for sure. We don't get a lot of that on this adventure, so.
I guess before we leave, Matt wants to practice a touch and go on one of these pieces of the glacier.
You would be right.
All right, he skids down. How you feel about that, Matt? How was that?
I feel really good.
Okay, good.
I get out and jump in.
No, I knew you were gonna say that if I said I was willing to jump in. There's no way I'd jump in here. It's like dip my toes on the edge.
Hey, we're here. You're never coming back here again.
All right, we're saying goodbye to our wet, cold friend. That was a good stop and play moment.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Matt's always talking about hostile terrain. It's super hostile.
We're like, what we are is we're sandwiched in between like the coastal mountains and the Rocky Mountains, British Columbia, and we're just like flying on a course like southeast and just kind of cruising right down the middle of them. And when I get quiet, it just means like I'm understanding kind of the terrain that we're in, because when you're as a pilot, you've always has to be thinking, like in the case of emergency or engine out or anything, where do you land? Where do you go? Where's the wind coming from? And when I say hostile terrain, it means we have very, very little terrain that allows for a safe landing. And in fact, when I say little, you probably have like 5% of the terrain to find that spot. We minimize as much as we can the danger, but adventures going out there to do things that, you know, that you haven't done before, that have involved some type of risk. Otherwise, you would fly from airport to airport over the highway. I don't think that's why someone built a helicopter, though. So we're just here, and my engine torque meter gauge just dropped off.
Which one is that?
This one right here.
Oh.
Should be up in here.
Oh,
it's like the needle broke. I don't know what power I'm pulling. Oh. Our EMU went off.
That's real bad.
Is on. This is on battery. I'm not going to use my strobes. I am going to use my timer. Enable. Here we go.
So these aren't going to work either, right?
Oh, should.
Oh, okay.
Should be best. that's down. That should normally be up in there, so that's still not gonna work. Let's check see if we see any engine damage. And then when I went to roll up on the throttle, I was waiting. I'm like, why is it so low? And as I went to roll up, my torque never went up. I'm gonna go up there and I'm gonna check everything that we can. All right, all three of our hinges work good. Good.
What would happen if we flew and torque indication went out?
I've never seen anything like that, or why it would.
So let's use the sat phone and we'll call your mechanic guy
Yeah, I'm gonna
and get an idea of what it could be.
When it was time to roll up again, I just started rolling up. Everything sounded normal except for my torque never went up. Nothing showed on torque. And then while it was, I rolled it back down, I checked my panel and my EMU was flashing. I'm back on the ground. I'm gonna send you a sat text. I want you to confirm on there that you know my location. There is a man-made bridge that was here a long, long time ago. And I'm on a river that flows out into the ocean, a nice big river valley. Generator light comes on and you're low RPM. Then as I hit my test, the low fuel light comes on, the EMU, nothing happens to the EMU, and then it beeps slow. 1, beep, beep, beep. What would you suggest I do? Do you think with just that EMU slow flash, I can fly? Okay, sounds good. Goodbye. He says if it's a slow flash, it's a fault. You didn't have an exceedance, so the engine should be good. You're just not gonna have that torque. So we just gotta be, when we lift off, everything's gotta be slow. We are heavy. We are going to pull power to get over here, but I think we can take off, go down, and just pull no big maneuvers. You know what I mean? Just go straight down to an airport and go from there. He did say if it's slow, it's a fault in the wire, you haven't exceeded, and if the helicopter acts normally, then you can go. So we're going to pick up very slowly.
Sidestep to the river.
Sidestep the river and just slowly start going down it. Cow door is open.
Cal door? Which one?
I don't know.
All right, well,
Okay, where's the best place to land? Right here.
yeah.
Better, right?
Yep. Great, now we got another warning light coming on. Dashboard looks like Christmas Eve.
And Campbell traffic, Calcom November 966 Alpha Juliet. If you can give me a 1-2 final, I can do a landing on, come in on Bravo, Charlie, Bravo taxiway.
6 Alpha Charlie, your discretion, runway 12 available.
1-2 available, 966 Alpha Juliet. Yeah, I gotta go to your place, is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay, can we take off and land there right now?
Yeah, there's nobody there, but there's room for you to land there.
Okay, do you guys have any Robinson wheels to roll in if I needed hangar space?
Well, not right now, but tomorrow morning we would.
Okay. All right, Dan, do you think we could find it?
We can find it.
All right, copy. We're going to go land down there, okay?
Okay, you guys have a good night.
Thanks.
Roger, traffic will join midfield for 1-2.
Okay, folks, Lima, Roger, away 1-2.
Yeah, I don't want to be so close to his. It's true.
Yeah. You're so good. Come over my way a little bit.
Hi, so I'm the R66, and I just put down just to the left of the R44 Raven 2 that was blue. Is that okay?